poor female borrowers. Right now, we cover 4 extremely poor counties in Gansu, Hebei, Henan, and Shanxi. And we are looking to have more coverage in the coming years. To give you a background about China's micro-lending, micro-credit development, actually, as early as 93 and 94, we had scholars go to Bangladesh to study with Professor Yunus and Grameen organization. And since then, they came back, established the so-called MFI, Microfinance Institute. In Chinese, is some kind of poverty alleviation group, or so-called like a women development organization. There are about 300 of them currently operating in China. Based on our study, about a third of them, or 100 totally, do a fairly good job, meaning like they help their local people through microcredit. How big is the loan? It's about 1,000, 2,000 RMB. Why is 1,000 RMB or $150 so important to extremely poor people? Because there, one family working very hard for a year can generate about 1,000 RMB income. 1 year, hard-working family can make 1,000 RMB income. So when they think about expanding their agricultural productivity, they borrow 1,000, 2,000 RMB. That's very helpful loan amount. And these 100 mini Grameen type organizations have done a good job for their local poor female borrowers, but have been facing tremendous bottleneck when growth is concerned. Why? Because these organizations have very thin funding base. They were started with support from like UNDP, from like China Poverty Alleviation Foundation, so on and so forth. And they started with very little equity, like 1 million, 2 million RMB. So it's quite small and can only support like a small fraction of the population it can cover. And we partner with these organizations for them to upload their borrowers' information to the internet, and lenders can choose from these borrowers. And this shows that P2P has become a world trend. And many of you may be familiar with Kiva. Yeah, Kiva does global poverty alleviation work using the P2P model. Actually, our model for poor rural female borrowers is very similar to Kiva. The only difference is that Kiva does not operate in China. We operate in China, linking RMB to RMB, lender to borrower. But Kiva is more US dollar lending. And you can see P2P is around the globe, everywhere. So retail microfinance is picking up tremendously as a key innovation in microfinance, microcredit field. And in China, there are a group of P2P players coming up in the past few years. As I explained, not only matchmaking, but also credit checking, risk management is very important. And the company has grown tremendously in the past 4.5 years. Right now, we cover about 30 cities and 4 counties all over the country. We have over 2,000 people. And in cities, we target micro entrepreneurs, students and their families, and also salary workers. In rural areas, our borrowers are extremely poor females in very poor counties. And we believe this inclusive finance is being realized on our platform because our borrowers receive a lot of credit education from us when they approach us, when they apply for loan. Because in the past, they did not know what credit was, why credit was important. But then we teach them. Yeah, we tell them what credit is, why what credit can do for them. So this is very important, I think, for more and more people to have this higher level of awareness about credit. And also for lenders, more and more people start to feel that they can trust. In the past, very few people were able to trust, could not trust others. So on the platform, because once again, lenders see borrowers actually pay back. That's very big impact for them. So more and more people start to trust others. So together, we bring lenders and borrowers, to create a very trusting environment. So these are some pictures about what money can be used, and this is our rural platform. More explanation. You are welcome to go online to see how it works. And here's a snapshot. As you can see, all the borrowers' pictures are listed here, and their names and how much they would like to borrow, for what, and they are encouraged to write stories about their agricultural projects. On the right side is about how much they need and how much has been filled by lenders. And if you want to help anybody, you can just click lend, and you'll be going to the next stop, indicating how much you would like to lend. On the right side, there's a more concrete profile of one particular borrower. Is about her payment history, and down below the group of lenders who have chosen to support her. And right now we've built into many more social media features. So you can form your own group. If you are from the University of Michigan, you can form a group like UM, philanthropic students. And you can invite your fellow students to come over, take a look, and lend, so on and so forth. Yeah, and you can choose from all the borrowers. You can give some criteria, and our system can help you find those that you like. And this is a real story about how microcredit has helped a poor female change her life. She and her husband and family used to live here. Yeah, it's actually it's not even an apartment. It's a kind of what can I say? It's just a cloth, piece of cloth. Cover. They lived inside, and now she runs a car wash business. As you can see, and build a house for the family. This is still kept on one side of the house. So this demonstrates the change of borrower's life. And on the lender side, if you are a lender for rural borrowers, you make 2%. And if you lend to urban micro entrepreneurs, you make about 10%. So it's a very good way for urban people to help others, at the same time generate wealth for your own, because